Hey everyone, welcome to episode 64 of the Return Policy, and today I'm doing a mini review on the Mumba Rugged Hybrid Case, and this one is for the Nintendo Switch. So as you may already know, I'm kind of a big fan of this guy already right here, which was the original Mumba Rugged Case that was released pretty soon after the release of the Nintendo Switch itself. And thanks to quite a few commenters that recommended to do this follow-up review on the kind of improved version of that Mumba Rugged. In this case, this one is the Mumba Rugged Hybrid, which is designed to give a much thinner profile, Nintendo Switch dock compatibility, and an overall nice improved feel. And so with that in mind, I thought I would do a mini review on this one today. So here's the Mumba Rugged Hybrid Case. Thanks again to the commenters that actually suggested this case. I can't remember your name entirely, but props nonetheless. So what actually got me that interested into this case was actually the gimmick that it allows you to keep the case on and still plug the Nintendo Switch into the dock. And so I was immediately intrigued by the prospect of not having to take off this case and to use this with my dock. So the packaging of the Mumba Rugged Hybrid Case isn't too flamboyant, not too crazy. It just comes with the case, a pair of instructions, and how to install and remove the rugged case itself. And since it operates very similar to the original Mumba Rugged Case, I don't think there's any trouble trying to get this particular case off or on, to be honest. Right here you can see the kind of cool transparent design of the back, so you can still see the back of your Nintendo Switch if you had a different color casing like I do. And you can see that they've actually slimmed down the rubber portion of the palm guards. So you actually shave off some millimeters of space that allows it to plug it into the dock itself. So here's the original Mumba Rugged Case just for comparison reasons. They added a little bit of the hole punch outs to allow for the dock connectors. One of the biggest things that I was testing out was just the actual feel of the case itself. That's one of the things I liked about the original Mumba Rugged Case, was that it still felt really nice in your hand compared to every other kind of grip case that I had. Here I wanted to show how to actually insert the Nintendo Switch into the Rugged Hybrid Case. And it's a little bit different from the instructions, but I like to use the portions of the palm rests instead of starting it off from the top. And I kind of slide it through, push it through to the bottom, and then connect the top of the case. For me, I feel that's a little bit more convenient than peeling it or inserting it from the top portion. The nice thing about the Rugged Hybrid Case is that it still retains the nice kind of the palm grips that you can see here. And it actually extended the sides very similar to the Satisfy case that I've used in the past. And so it actually gives a little bit more comfort. Here I wanted to show how to actually remove the case. And I use this very same kind of palm rest parts to actually peel it off. And so I just wanted to show just my method of removing the case. And the same thing I kind of want to show just for comparison sakes on the original Mumba Rugged Case as well too. Very same thing, but if you notice, the sides aren't as elongated like on the Rugged Hybrid Case. And so the biggest thing that I wanted to compare, which is the gimmick that allows the Mumba Rugged Hybrid Case to connect to your Nintendo Switch dock while still in the case. Here are two of the docks that I use, both the travel dock that I had and a traditional Nintendo Switch dock. So with my Nintendo Switch, I actually have a protective glass layer that I've installed ever since I've had my Nintendo Switch, and I wanted to test if this would still fit with the case and the protective glass cover. Unfortunately, when I tried to now use the case with the dock, that small sliver of that glass protective layer is what prevented the dock from connecting to the Nintendo Switch. So far, 0 for 1. Next, I wanted to try the actual Nintendo Switch dock and connect that with the Mumba Rugged Hybrid Case. While it really felt that it was going to connect and got really close, the further I pushed, into the dock itself, it really felt like the dock was kind of stretching or expanding much too uncomfortably that I'd like. So I was never even able to connect the switch, all the while it looked like it was kind of stretching the dock itself. So as far as my tests, I did not find any successful means. Here I just wanted to show it connecting. This is how it's supposed to look. But with the dock and the Mumba Rugged Hybrid Case, unfortunately it did not work. So in the end, with the Mumba Rugged Hybrid Case, for me personally, it all came down to just the comfortability of actually using this very slim, thin kind of profile grip case, as well as the gimmicks that it actually offered, as opposed to the original Mumba Rugged Case, which I really love. And in this case, the biggest gimmick was that it was such a slim profile that it was designed to fit within the Nintendo Switch dock, as well as pretty convenient kind of Joy-Con removal accessibility. The gimmick with the hybrid didn't really work that well with me, as I was able to show that if you already have kind of like a semi-thick screen protector, or in this case like a glass screen protector as I have from the actually from the original purchases that I made, it didn't really kind of fit with both of the docks that I had that I was testing with. And even though the case itself is really good and still pretty protective, especially I do like the kind of extended type of kind of the palm area, I really wanted this to fit within that dock because besides that, the kind of original Mumba Rugged Case, you know, it works great, still works great. They both fit in the Mumba carrying case that I already have. Well, with that said though, if you don't have the Mumba Rugged already, I would say this is a really good alternative. I mean, you kind of get all the improvements and all the design upgrades from the Mumba Rugged to this hybrid version. And if you don't have such a dang thick glass protector on top of your screen, you probably will have much more success getting this case with your Nintendo Switch to slide in perfectly with your Nintendo dock. I would say this one here is, to be honest, a keep it. Anyways, that's it for me. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my little mini review on the Mumba Rugged Hybrid Case. If you thought any of this was informative or useful in picking another or a brand new grip case for your Nintendo Switch, please feel free to hit that like button. If you thought, hey, I already have a grip case, the Nintendo Switch itself is pretty old, go ahead and hit that dislike button, that's fine too. And I really do plan on making as many of these mini reviews as I can. Please feel free to hit that subscribe button as well too. And other than that, thanks again for taking the time to watch this mini review of mine, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.